Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV, located in Frederick, Colorado. That's about a half an hour north of Denver, just off of I-25. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to take a look at one of the pickups that we have on the lot. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk a little bit about why you should buy from Transwest. What makes us unique? I mean, there's thousands of dealerships out there, and I understand that. Well, first and foremost, as everybody knows, is price. I mean, you could pull us up on Auto Trader, any of our vehicles, pull the Carfaxes, do any type of research that you want, and you're going to find that we're very competitively priced. Second of all is the quality of vehicle you're getting. All of our vehicles go through an inspection by a certified mechanic to help ensure that you're getting a vehicle that's going to last and hopefully not give you any problems. And we do the little things, and I'll talk about that as we go through the truck to make sure that you're going to get the longevity that you're hoping for out of a vehicle. And thirdly is reputation. Transwest has worked years and years and years to build up the reputation that they have. They're known for being a very honest dealership. There's no hidden games. We're not out here to jab anybody in terms of price, that sort of stuff. So if you combine all those three things, you can feel very comfortable in purchasing from a place as Transwest. Now, with that being said, I would like to introduce you to a 2017 Ford F-350. This is the Platinum Edition, so this is the top of the line. This truck has a 176-inch wheelbase. This is stock number 5U201120. And we'll start on this side by taking a look at the rear of the truck. Now, as you can tell, we have the trailer that CJ just talked about hooked up to this truck. The tailgate does come down without slamming your fingers. When it is hooked up to the gooseneck, such as it is, it offers 32,000 pounds of towing capability. Right here are the lights, so this would plug in right here as well. The truck does come with a bed liner. In addition to it, it does have tie downs. This way. If we take a look down here, we'll see that it comes with a towing package with a couple of different options. Those are froze. A couple of different options for light hookups right there. As we start to walk this way, we did put brand new tires on it. There's an example of one of the little things I tell you about that Transwest does. Those are Cooper all-terrain tires, so those are really going to last, especially in this weather that we're having right now. A very good tire to trust. The vehicle does come with a tonneau cover. Obviously, I haven't brought up since we have the trailer hooked up, but if we're not having the trailer, obviously that's going to protect things that's in the bed of the truck right there. Right here is our fuel tank. I like the way Ford does it, so we're connected. Right here is the DEF tank as well. We take a look at the back seat. You'll see a large amount of storage. I have it folded up, the seat's folded up so you can see just how much storage capacity is there. And this truck being the Platinum Edition, both the front and back seats are heated. There's a couple, right here's the vents for air coming to the back seat. It comes with a couple of chargers as well. Another unique thing about this truck is the color combination. It's a dark brown leather in with black trim along the side. Now, if you notice, as soon as I opened the door, those running boards popped out. So when I shut it, you give it a little time, those go back in as well. When we take a look inside the driver's seat, a couple of things to notice. Adjustable seats right here, and that is for the back. This adjusts the pedals in and out right here. This will actually drop the tailgate right here. These are for lights right back there. Now Ford does have extendable mirrors, so when the vehicle's running, you push this, especially when we have a trailer behind us, those mirrors will extend on out. 3 choices to pick from to set the seats. Driver 1, 2, or 3. Now let's take a look underneath the hood. That's the Power Stroke, the 6.7 liter engine. 440 horsepower. In addition to that, 925 foot-pounds of torque. I'd be the first to recognize that Ford's had its ups and downs over the years, really a roller coaster. From the 7.3, which was one of the best engines ever made, to the 6.0, to the 6.4, those two, as you know, weren't good. Well, part of the reason for that is that International Harvester designed and built those engines. So they let outside sources build their engines. Well, to get the 6.7, they brought everything home. They had their own engineers, their own mechanics, all of that designed the Power Stroke. And ever since they've done that, no, very, very minimal issues at all. Really a superior product to what they offered before. So kudos to Ford for acknowledging that they had a problem, bringing everything home, rectifying it, and putting a product out on the market that's very good and useful. When we take a look directly in front of the truck, you'll notice the LED lights right there. In addition to that, there's a camera here. We have the tow hooks up front. As we continue to walk around, for 2017, this is the pearl white color. No scratches, no tears, none of that. Really a smart buy for someone. We take a look on this side. A lot of room for a truck. In addition, the seats adjust right here as well. So we take a look here. The seats come down there. So there again, this side is heated. Storage capacity here. There's the vents there. So let's take a little bit closer look at the inside. All right. The truck does come with push button start. So push right there to start. The gauges are really self-explanatory. Speedometer there. Now we can adjust. We have it set up to a pretty practical one. So it shows you the speed you're going when you're going up and down the road. But you can adjust it. We can look at our tire pressure, for example, right there. See how our DEF fluid is holding up. Transmission temperature. So we can really get a lot of knowledge about the vehicle just by scrolling through. DEF level's okay. So that's something that we don't have to worry about. Cruise control is over here. We can adjust the radio and stuff via right here. Now as we come over here, this is our exhaust brake right here. Turn that on or off. Traction control. Hill descent. Now this is for our cameras, so we can adjust which camera or what angle that we want. For example, if I put it into reverse, right there, or you can simply adjust that as well. That's the one I used this morning when I hooked up the trailer. So a couple of different options as well. It just kind of seems like there's cameras all over the truck, which that's just fine to assist you in hooking trailers up and safety in terms of who's around you, things like that. Now, if we go to settings, the truck, being a Platinum, really has a lot of options, okay? This one's pretty unique. That's basically massage. So the passenger, you can set it there and you can turn it up however high or low you want, and it gives you a couple of options. See, that's where it's going there, and to adjust the middle, that comes down. So simply press that higher or lower, and one more right there. They can do the same thing on the driver's side as well. A couple of the other settings, ambient light. So we won't be able to see it right now because it's daylight, but at nighttime you can actually choose whatever colors you want to be in the cab. For example, if you wanted it blue, simply press that. So that's kind of a unique option that the truck has as well. Voice control, phone. If you do purchase the truck, we will have Bluetooth set up for you before you leave. That's just a safety thing, something that the salesmen here do to make sure that everything's set up and ready to go. Another thing we will do you after you purchase the truck is set up your presets. So we'll pick out your top 3 or 4, some people 6 radio stations, and have all that set up for you when you go. So we talked earlier about things that why you should purchase from Transwest. Well, our view is the purchase of the vehicle is the beginning of our relationship. You know, I'm going to stay in contact with you. If a problem does arise, we will do our best to help rectify the situation. But the purchase of the vehicle is simply the beginning of the relationship with us. A couple of things down here. Here's 4-wheel drive right here to set it in high or low. Right down here is our trailer brake. As we come on over to our climate control, this does come with heated steering wheel as well. Heated seats is right there. Pretty self-explanatory in terms of this, in terms of how hot or how cold you want it. That will sure adjust that as well. Really a large console in terms of storage capability right here. I mean, my arm goes way down in there. So a very nice and unique truck that we have on the lot today. If you have any questions about it or anything else on the lot, please feel free to give me a call. The cell phone number, 970-370-4067. The work extension, 303-684-3404. Or feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.